Meanwhile, excited digging over those newer supposedly greener light bulbs. California is spending more than $500 million taxpayer bucks to get people to buy them. Now we learned they burn out much faster than once thought. That means they're burning through more cash, more juice. My next guest says this mess is going to go national. Marc Morano from the ClimateDepot.org joins us right now. Boy, oh boy, this is not working out the way they planned.
No, but this is typical of bureaucratic involvement here. We have light bulbs, which have the CFL light bulbs, the compact fluorescents, have so many strikes against them. First of all, they're not made in the United States. Second of all, their energy efficiency in real-world practice, they're finding out they're supposed to last over 9 years. It's actually a little over 6 years, and it may be much lower than that if you use the bulbs a lot or if you use a dimmer, and they have certain type of bulbs that can handle that. Across the board here, we're finding the only way they're surviving is through subsidies. Non-subsidized light bulbs are about $1.30, $4 each. If you subsidize them, they're down to $1.30. We're going to be forced into a position with the incandescent light bulb ban coming in a few years to actually just next year to be actually 2014 to actually have these CFLs subsidized permanently as far as the eye can see because they didn't work out. The utility companies are finding it.
There'll be an underground market for those little light bulbs, but. You know, those who advocate this still are saying, all right, so they don't last as long as we originally thought. They still last a heck of a lot longer than the traditional bulbs out there. They're still much more efficient than anything else out there. So guys like you should just pipe down.
Well, you know, it's about choice. It's about consumer choice. The only reason we're talking about the ban on the incandescent bulb is because of fears of global warming. At the UN conference, they talked about this again, worried about greenhouse gas emissions. They say 8% come from light bulbs. They're trying, as Nancy Pelosi said, to control every aspect of our lives. If you allowed this to consumer choice, you wouldn't have Germans hoarding light bulbs from the EU ban and calling it light bulb socialism. This is a very real problem that we're facing. Plus, you have the mercury issue that some people worried about mercury are worried that these light bulbs...
Mark, it's impractical. No one figured out lampshades in this whole deal. That if you like to get these bulbs, you have a lampshade and you know that little connector that goes to the screw or whatever, that's the extent of my knowledge.
That's right.
These new bulbs don't work on it. So someone who was in charge of lampshades never figured this one out.
No, they didn't. And this is just the beginning. I mean, we're talking about everything from the banning soft toilet paper, the war on the flush toilet.
Oh, don't get me going on soft toilet paper.
There's war on shower
Mark, we're out of time.
It just goes on and on.
We're out of time. But, Mark, thank you very, very much. When we come back, well,